Do you know the difference between right and left? That is my question of the day. Answer in the comments if you would be so kind to bless me with your presence, or however you would like to be spoken to. Maybe you like degrading, maybe you like uplifting, maybe you like some spice, maybe you like it bland, right? So some people like it bland, and some people like it spicy, right? And all that makes me think of is bell peppers and unspiced chicken. So whether you're a bell pepper, like a pepperoni or a pepper, or if you're uncooked, unseasoned chicken, you're all welcome to this little place that we have here, that I have. I don't share it with anyone else. I don't share it with anyone else. I cherish the fact that I don't share it with anyone else. Don't make that noise again, please. It's probably what you're saying. If you're able to speak, that is. I'm not trying to offend anyone. If you are a mute, I'm not trying to offend you. Just tell me when to stop. Just a little bit of a joke there. I'm leaned back in my chair today. Feeling like a lean back episode. So I have a headache. Very, very thrilling stuff to be telling. We have some road work going on outside, so that's a pain in my head and in my ears. And so I've shut the balcony door, even though we need air in here, because for some reason it smells like someone's had a sex marathon in here. Even though it's just me. No. I've made too many jokes about that. I think it's starting to become a truth in some people's eyes, in maybe my own eyes, in my subconscious. Maybe I am maybe some sort of addiction is forming, but I don't hope so. Anyways. Do your mother also smell like spunk? Let me know. Call the hotline 777-123-47-8969-84612, and you'll be talking to my associates. Call the number now, and no, please don't. Please don't dial that number if you're stupid enough to believe it. And if my mother doesn't. My mother smells like a mother smells, which is nostalgia and mother-like. Anyways, I don't want to go into that. Speaking of stuff, the weather report is always coming in clutch. And it's coming in today as a cloudy fucking semi-good Bob Ross background of a painting. So that's what I'm looking at, like a blue, purplish, no, bluish, grayish, whitish, grey, white, and blue. As the great Americans rep. Grey, white, and blue. No, it's not. And it's the 19th of June for some reason. Don't know what that date tells you, but I don't have any memories collected associated with the 19th of June anyways. Might be the day that... might be the day of... a resurrection of a ladybug that I used to, find myself staring at sometimes. Now I'm just making shit up, and if you can tell, the headache is actually not getting better by me rambling on about nothingness. So maybe this is a real episode. Maybe this is like one of those, real episodes. Maybe I'm having an episode actually. Maybe that's what it is. Having an episode during an episode. That might be the title actually. So just hang on a second while I open my. You know what I have actually. I have zippers on my trousers, and it's kind of weird, saying it like that. Like I have zippers on my pockets on my trousers. A lot of ons. But I'm just gonna write this a little quick. Having a episode during a episode, right? Hey, I'm doing all right here. I'm one of those people that can't text and do things at the same time. Like if I'm writing stuff down, or if I'm texting, like I'm not functional. Like if you're talking to me, you're gonna have to repeat what you said. So suit yourself if you talk to me while I'm texting. Suit yourself. There's your punishment. If you can call it that. There's what you deserve. If you do that. So handle it. Don't do it. Or maybe I should work on it. Maybe it's something that I should work on actually, and maybe try and better myself. But we don't advocate that over here. Like we just live. I'm sick and tired of just you have to push yourself. Just go away. Of course you should. I'm joking. Like. Of course you should, but don't do too much. Don't don't be a beaver about it, and try and chop down every tree that you might see. Bars. Bars. Just twitching around a little bit in my chair here. Anyways, what did I say about getting real? Oh yeah, getting real. Situations have been better, but situations have also been worse. Describing your life in the most vague possible way, and it's a non-effective way of doing stuff. I feel like I'm cooking alive. It's not even hot outside, it's not even hot in here, but I feel like I'm just boiling. Like my head is just being cooked by someone in like an alternate universe. Like someone has just put the stove on, gone some olive oil in the frying pan, and like maybe put some garlic in there, maybe put some shallots in there already, and it's steaming a little bit. They put the the fan on, the like oven fan, the heating fan stuff, stove stuff, and they just lightly placed my head in there, and it's starting to notice. I'm starting to notice it. I haven't got 3rd degree burns on my cheeks yet, but I feel like it's coming. Like it's on the way. It's something that might be coming in the near future. Whoa. Anyways, I think I've watched too many podcasts this week. Like I'm so lost on what I should talk about. Like I've been listening to so many podcasts. I've been literally frying my brain with podcasts. Like I watched the congratulation podcasts. Like I watched all the episodes I hadn't watched, I have now watched. So I've seen every single episode. I'm caught up is the word. I watched the April special, TMG Studios. Watched those back, and now seen all of those. I've watched some Jeff FM, being caught up on those. Bad Friends, We Might Be Drunk, Whiskey Ginger, Crazy Chaos, every single one of them. TMG also, Trillion Their Mindset, every single one of these bad boys, I'm just in there, right? I'm just in there, and I don't know what to think about it, but I don't feel like I'm being sane at the moment. Like I'm more towards the in and not towards the sane. I'm more of the insane more than the sane, and I was actually debating in my head while I was talking here if I should make this a 10-minute episode, actually, because I don't feel like this is anything worthwhile anyone's time, but I'm still gonna do it. Imagine just placing your hand on a hot, the sun's been beating on the balcony rail for so long, for so many hours, like from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. and you just placed your hand on it, and it doesn't feel great. You want to take your hand away, but you also have to you also have to keep your balance, right? So you keep your hand on that balcony railing, and your hand is almost feeling like it's sizzling under there, like it's like you could cook an egg on that balcony railing, but you still have to keep your hand there. And that's sort of the feeling that I have to dabble with here. Like, I feel like I should end this because it's catastrophical, but also I want to keep going because I want to actually be somewhat productive and just force myself through this. So I think we're going to talk about frogs today. I don't know much about frogs, but I feel like I should just have a topic, and just frogs came to mind. Like I've been watching this guy on TikTok where he just clamps around in like Everglades and just finds the most ridiculous animals he can possibly find, and he sees alligators in every single video, and they're like his neighbors at this point. Like, they're like neighbors. He just waves his hand at them, and they just turn around or just flat out ignores him. And it's amazing. Like, he just picks up lizards, he picks up snakes, he picks up frogs, toads. I don't know what he picks up, what he might pick up next time. I might see him with a capybara on his head in the next video. I might see him with an 8-foot python crawling out of his boot at this point. Nothing would surprise me with that guy. But frogs, they're amazing, aren't they? Like the legs and shit. Like, imagine seeing a frog in the gym, like just putting up so many weights on that squat rack. Like, the squat rack would have to be, I don't know, like 25 feet long, for the frog to even be able to challenge himself with the weights in the gym. Like, he just puts on 25 after 25 after 25 after 25, and it just keeps on going, dude. And he just keeps on moving. Like, he just put those weights on, and he just, shoots them into the roof, right? And that's what he does. And, he doesn't even... I wonder if the frog would pick the weights back, put the weights back. That's what I wonder. Like, would the frog actually put the weights back, or is it like a Ratatouille villain type thing with the frogs? Wasn't there frogs as villains in Ratatouille? I want to believe there was, but maybe that's flushed away actually. Flushed away. Maybe there was villains as frogs, frog villains. I don't know. My memory isn't that great with those type of movies because I haven't seen those type of movies in a long time, and I only watch movies like once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, very rarely. That would have to be in company with someone if I watch it again, but I'm never watching a movie by myself that I've watched already. Almost never, except for the first Die Hard movie. That I think I have seen by myself at least 3 times. Yeah, I think so. But only parts of it, like not the whole movie, I don't think. Only parts of it. So I don't think, maybe that doesn't count actually. But anyways, frogs. I mean, frogs in the gym will be crazy. Frogs in Olympic sports would be crazy. Like, just imagine how, like, long jump, like that would be crazy. I mean, imagine frogs anyway, circus frogs, like, and I'm talking like frogs as big as humans, like giant frogs, like frog people, like basically frog people, but no human in there. Don't mix the humans in there, but I just think it's fascinating, and the French eat those things, like eat my people. I was about to say my people. The French eat my people, so they are cannibals. All the French are cannibals. That's the message I'm trying to spread in this video. No. Jesus Christ. No, but frogs are cool, man. And they have no neck. The back is the neck, and the head is their back, and that's attached, and that just goes out in the legs. So everything is just one compartmentalized, fly-eating, squat-racking machine that just amazes me, and the thing with the tongues, dude, imagine throat from a goat. No, what am I saying? Imagine throat from a frog, dude. Frog throat. I mean this is getting out of hand, bro. This is getting so out of hand. I don't know if I can keep going. Even saying that word just gives me the giggles, man. I don't know what I'm saying, but anyway, I did get a topic, and I've been sticking to it for the last 6 minutes here, and I've been going strong on this topic, but the frog throat just pushed me over the edge, like literally, like no. Imagine your boy just having a frog tongue and just using it on the boys, dude. Just using it on the boys. No. Imagine the noise that would make. Like, bro, that would be crazy. Anyways, I'm not gonna keep going on this. I'm just gonna end the episode here. I think it's gonna be about 20 minutes. I think. So that's gonna be all right for me. Just do your normal stuff. Take care of your family, your friends, your close ones, whatever. Your grandmas, your frogs, your pets, your capybaras, your Everglades, your neighbors. Just check in on them and like, subscribe. What do I usually say? Oh, right. Like, subscribe, clip this or don't clip this. I adore you. So please go out in the world and enjoy it. Stay safe and peace.